Daryl Moncton, Don Mutter, Jeff Coots, and Chris Bird in that order.
Side, we've got Colby Rapp comes to us out of eastern Missouri. He's going to be running Taiwan on. That's a tractor that comes out of the Bad Attitude stable. You see them probably over to the other side.
Greg with the 1800 Oliver pulled 238.4, but he has turned that down, so he will be coming back, I assume, in sixth position.
All right, Colby had a distance of 289.5. 289.5 for Colby Rapp. He does have the option. We need to find out if he's going to take it or turn it down. All right, he's going to turn it down, and that means he comes back around to sixth place in the lineup to try her one more time. Now we're going to be looking at Tyler Barnes out of Columbia, Missouri, 1066 International.
Coming up next, he's track out of Hartsburg, Missouri, a 74 model, 200 Alice Chalmers, Brian Jostrand. 200s replaced the 190 XTs. Come out in 71, then in 73 we went to the, well in 70 actually 5, we switched to the 7000 series, but still 301 cubic inches, just kind of a glorified 190 XT. He's going to back up and try that one again. There we go. And Brian just set the Alice in at 251 feet 10 inches. That'll be the first official hook in this class.
at a distance of 292.3. 292.3 for Tyler Barton. That's going to bring up Bruce White out of Holton, Missouri. On a 60-30 John Deere, he calls it full rut.
Coming in over on the east track, out of Fayette, Missouri, we got Daryl Monckton, excuse me. He's on a 59 model Minneapolis Moline G6. Those G6s, they came out in 400, I believe this one was a 425 cubic inch motor, I think, in this one. I may be a little wrong on that, but it's around an 80 horsepower tractor, Minneapolis Moline. We're really noted on having tractors that only ran around 1,800 RPMs. A lot of Minneapolises were also equipped with the LP. Found a lot of use out in the western states. Tell you what, he was really close to the 200. Alice comes in 251 feet, but 1 inch, 9 inches behind the Alice Chalmers, 251 and 1. So we'll be going to Cairo, Missouri. Oh, we're going to be looking at a 666 International. It'll be a 73 model, and it's going to be driven by Don Mutter.
Just at a distance of 302.3. 302.3 for Bruce White. All right, over on the west side, we're going to be looking at Nathaniel Ward out of Lake, Missouri, 4430 John Deere.
Oh, I believe that 666 just moved the flag. Smooth running international. thought the little 666 moved into the lead. 272 and 4 inches, 272 and 4. So we ought to be bringing up, I believe, a 1066 out of New Franklin, Missouri, and Jeff Coons.
All right, over on the west side, got Nathaniel Ward. Lynn, Missouri, 4430 John Deere. Nathaniel had a distance of 308.3. 308.3 for Nathaniel Ward. That's going to bring up Sean Lebrewer, Jeff City, Missouri. 966 International.
On 1066 says on my sheet, it's a 71 model. That was the year that International came out with the 1066. 407 cubic inches. And the distance for Jeff Coons, 263 feet and 1 inch. Had a little bobble there somewhere around the 200-foot mark. Probably cost him a little bit of difference. Well, next we're going to go to Chris Bird out of Paris, Missouri, I think. And he'll be on a 67 model Farmall 806. Those Farmall 806s come out in 1963, 94 horsepower, and their block was a 361 cubic inch block to begin.
All right, we got Sean Lebrewer, Jeff City, Missouri, 966 International. Sean had a distance of 313.9. He just moved the mark. 313.9 for Sean Lebrewer. Then that's going to bring us Shane Smart out of Tibbetts, Missouri. We're on the 1066 International. Oh, wait a second. I stand corrected. Colby Rapp, he was our option. He turned it down. He's going to come back and take another shot at it.
On the 806, sets the mark at 264 feet and 5. Still, I believe our current leader is that little 666. out of Cairo, and it's going to be Don Mutter that's leading. But we still have one more to go, also out of Cairo. It's going to be that 1800 Oliver, the 61 model, the checkerboard of Greg Jackwitz. And Greg, I hope I'm getting that halfway right.
Colby had a distance of 283.11 on the second go around. His first time he had 289.5. So beating himself out of about 2 foot. That's going to bring up Shane Smart out of Tibbetts, Missouri, 1066 International.
So all these 1800 Olivers come out 60, 283 cubic inches, it's about 70 horsepower, but you get, we got a turbocharge on diesel on this one, so he's going to be a lot more than that. On the distance for Greg Jackwitz, 245 feet even. We'll give you the official on this class in just a moment.
All right, we got Shane Smart out of Tibbetts, Missouri, 1066 International. On the west side, after Shane, we need Shane Strum. After Shane, Grant Goss, Randy Steinman, Leroy Felton.
Results of the 7,500 farm 10 mile an hour win in that class, 272 feet. Going to be Don Mutter out of Cairo, Missouri, that IH 666 International. Second place today will go to Chris Bird, 806 Farmall out of Paris, Missouri, 264 feet. Third place, Jeff Coombs at 1066 out of New Franklin. Fourth place belongs to the Alice Chalmers, 200, and Brian Jostrand out of Hartsburg, Missouri. Fifth place, Daryl Monckton, the old Minneapolis G6 out of Fayette. And seventh will go to Greg Jackwitz And the Oliver 1800 out of Cairo. Oh, I think our track crew has done a wonderful, wonderful job today. I'd like to give a big happy birthday out to some of our employees. Daryl Hendricks, it's his birthday today. Hey, wave, Daryl. There you go. Yeah. Also, Scott Woods. That'd be Joey and Jessica's father. I'm not sure where he's at. All right, he's down here on the far end. And also, it's the 4-year meeting and kind of an anniversary here of a steady thing going of Heather and Martin, sorry. And I tell you what, you guys come back right before the pull this evening. We may have a little romance out on the track here before we start, since it's that 4-year anniversary. So that ought to bring you back. Just see what happens there.
And the Missouri Moline had a distance of 299.8. 299.8. The same scrum. That's going to bring up Brian Goff from right here in Sedalia, Missouri. He's going to be on the Hellcat Harvester 1466 International. All right, we got Grant Goss backed up here. The Hellcat Harvester from right here in beautiful Sedalia, Missouri. After Grant, we need Randy Steinman, then Leroy Felton.
Something like that.
We need a pull-off tractor. Pull-off tractor, please. Pull-off tractor. Need a pull-off. Well, Grant made an attempt at it. It just didn't work out for him today. After we get him pulled off, we're going to be looking for Randy Steinman out of Forestell, Missouri, 1066 International. Then after Randy, we need Leroy Felton, and that will round out this session. Hope everybody comes back this evening. Starts at 6 p.m. right back here at what I've always known as the Dodge Arena, but I don't know what they call it now. State Fair Arena. Hope to see you all back this evening at 6. Go in the fair, walk around, look at all the places set up there. Of course, you got to get some fair food, funnel cakes, whatnot. What he just, what? What? We need the scraper tractor at the starting line. Scraper tractor at the starting line. Attention in the pits. We do have a list over here on the board by the little shack, and if you have not filled out your vendor form, you will not get paid. So, kind of last call, you need to fill out the vendor form. If your name's on the list, you are on Melissa's list, and that's not a list you want to be on.
Would you want to help carry that? And also, you want me to take your bag? Is that all right? Sit down in that chair.
tractors, and I figure out what this guy is. Or it might take off too.
Kobe did better,
Yeah, he did. Oh, that's all right. I'll just put it out.
All right, got Randy Steinman, Forest Hill, Missouri, 1066 International.
Well, is the sunblock on? Well, I had some. I just took forward. I doubt myself.
I can feel it.
Yeah, I doubt myself.
I'm here.
Randy Steinman had a distance of 3:26.1. That just moves the mark in the class. 3:26.1 for Randy Steinman. That's going to bring up Leroy Felton out of Fayette, Missouri in a 14:66 International. 295.5. 295.5 for Leroy Felton. The standings in our 10-2 Super Field. First place will go to Randy Steinman. Second, Sean Meebrewer. Third, Daniel Warr. Fourth, Shane Smart. Fifth, Bruce White. Sixth, Shane Strum. Seventh, Leroy Felton. Eighth, Tyler Barnes. Ninth, Colby Rapp. And that rounds out our 10-2. Hope to see y'all at 6 for our evening session.
Y'all done? Y'all don't pull any more tonight?
Yeah, we're done.
Well, they want to win.